call.
Y'all, we about to prank call our mom.
Go ahead. Open.
She gonna answer because Diego calling.
Wait. What you doing?
What you doing? What's up, Mom? What are you doing?
What?
Why you got the phone pointed
Why
up?
won't you show us your face? Why you still up? It's 12 o'clock.
Cause hell you called.
Anyways, look here. We about to go on the internet and we about to clear our name and clarify that we are actually blood brothers with the same dad. Is there anything, Val? Now you know it's serious when I say Val. Is there anything that you need to tell us before we go on this internet and try to clear our name?
Is there anything what?
You need to tell us that you haven't told us. Am I adopted? Is there anything I need to know about?
No, you ain't adopted.
Do we have different dads? Be honest. Be honest now, because I'm about to go on the internet and I'm about to clear our names. And I need to know, am I adopted? Do I have a different dad?
Your name Will.
We just trying to let people know we are related. We are related. We came from you. Okay.
All right.
Y'all look like both sides of the family.
I'm just saying. All right.
Okay. All right, Ma. We just want.
One look like the Hayes side of the family, the other one look like the Spivey.
Okay.
I look more like Spivey.
You think so?
You can tell that.
Okay.
Which
All
one
right.
look better though?
All right, Mom. We'll talk to you later.
Both of y'all look the same.
Oh,
God.
Hell, both of y'all got the same features. You got the same ways as your daddy. Everything. D got the damn Mackenzie damn feet.
Oh, God. You know what? Okay, Mom. All right.
All right.
Bye. Good night.
He got the Hayes body.
Okay, Mama. All
I
right.
got the Hayes body. Hell, look at Tom.
Okay,
Mama.
Mom. Hang up.
All
Diego.
right.
We
Bye,
gotta go.
Mom.
We gotta go. On that note,
Woo!
that is where we're going.
That's where we come from.
Right. That is Mom Deuce. And it seems like it is such a controversial thing that people want to know if we are related.
Yeah.
Actual brothers. And the answer is, Diego, tell these people.
Yes, there's 4 of us. We have an older brother, Jamarius. We have Rashad. Then you have the twins, Diego and Ayana and Diego. We are related. We have been in our lives forever.
Same
we
dad.
are related. Same dad, same
mom.
We're related.
So, I think it's crazy. Like, why do you think people think that?
I don't know. I guess because we're all kind of private, and we are about our we all about our family. But I guess we don't show it enough, and everybody sees us as individuals. But we are related. Like, I have an older brother. I got 2 older brothers and an older sister. Like, we are related. I just don't know. I guess because they don't see y'all, and we don't talk about each other that much on our social medias or whatever. So people just don't know. But we're related.
Here's the thing. I think that it's sad that we are a culture that does not appreciate any type of brotherhood. I don't even think it damn matters. If I was just to see 2 black guys that said they were siblings on the internet that was just doing their thing, being authentically them, I truly don't think that I would give a damn if they had the same dad, same mom, if they were step siblings, or I really wouldn't care, because I think it's just important that all brotherhoods look different.
I think it's because people throw around the word brother so much with their friends. I got friends that I call my brothers, but we legit are brothers, and I think this is like, hey, they no way they brothers, because people use that word so loosely now.
Now, do you think that you will be a person that uses that word loosely, being that you have brothers in a decent relationship?
No, I don't use it. No, I don't. Like, I got good friends that I do call my bro, or like my best friend, that's my sister. But like, I don't really call them that.
Yeah.
Because they already know they family to me.
Yeah.
But I still can't give them directly like that's my brother. Like, I'm like, that's my boy, that's my dog. But I can't just give them that title because I got brothers. That's why when people call me with stuff, they're like, Diego, you don't really talk to a lot of people. I have legit brothers that I can go talk to. I have a sister I can go talk to. So if I need something, I'll go to them. But I got family members, so I just can't give that title away all the time.
I agree. That's why like frat life never was intriguing to me. I got enough siblings siblings. I don't want nobody else. I'm good. I'm straight. But I can see where people who don't have siblings, where it could be a little foggy. And I think that it's probably a lot different than what people who are the only children think it's really like. But we are absolutely siblings. Now, the thing that trips me out most is, and where this really gets complicated is, I feel like people judge you because you have a gay brother. And I feel like this is some double standards type shit, because I don't feel like I have to deal with this, because I think my perspective is more common now. I'm not gonna say accepted, but it's just more common because living alternative lifestyle is more open and done a little bit more now than it was when I started. And I think you had the
but I grew up
experience
in an era where it was, we were used to it.
Not necessarily when I first came out.
No, kids my age.
Oh yeah,
I was in middle school when you came out. So we were like, we've seen that. It wasn't a problem for us.
Well, that's cool that you said that, because
why I think it pisses certain people off when they see us come. They don't know we didn't come from the. We grew. I'm born in '94. So when Rashad came out in like 05, 06, all of us, we started, the world was changing, the world was different. We wasn't on that type of stuff. We were more like, we still like naive, but we like, shit, it is what it is, because there was gay people that was our age. So we wasn't,
that makes sense.
We wasn't tripping on it. So when people, and then it's like too, you know, my brother's gay. I think what bothers people is that it's not too often you see a gay brother and a straight brother have conversations and really have a connection and relationship, because most people shun some people. They say they don't shun them, but they probably do. They don't know what, they don't have conversations. They don't talk to their brothers, but we actually talk and we have a conversation. So for them, they're like, that's strange as hell. How can you talk? I talk to everybody. I don't care if you're trans, whatever. It don't bother me.
It's funny you say that, because I remember when I was a flight attendant, old white woman used to ask me the same question all the time, and that was, how does your family accept your lifestyle?
Like, it's such a big deal.
And
it is not.
Right. And you know what? I've always been like in my own lane, and I've always kind of like been like, whatever move I make, I know it's not gonna ever be in a demeaning way for my siblings, because we were raised that way. Like when you step outside, and I think it's because we grew up in a predominantly white area, so us being few blacks, when we stepped outside, we knew we represented our brothers, our sister.
Had to stick together.
You have to. You have to keep that in consideration when you make moves. But I would always tell them, no, I think they actually probably feel very cool that I'm their gay brother, the type of guy that I am, versus having other, I guess, experiences of the lifestyle, if you will. So I've never like felt like y'all was ever like shameful of me or either didn't acknowledge me or anything of that nature.
A little card. I'd be like, I got a gay brother.
There you
like,
go.
What?
Be smart with it.
I was like, yeah, I got a gay brother. I'm like, yeah, let you know I'm with the shits. I got a gay brother. So
right.
That's my boy.
But we wouldn't be this way though without our dad though. If you really think about it,
built us like that. And your granddad did that too.
Yeah, our granddad too. But they like to challenge you. They like to have these debates, and they like you to have to fight yourself and fight your point of view. Nothing's wrong with your point of view, but if you feel this way and it's the unpopular opinion, you better be able to stand 10 toes deep behind it. And I think that like that's why we're able to pick up microphones, record ourselves, and talk about the most random things.
Daddy embraced it when it came to you. Like he really embraced it and wasn't like tripping. I remember being at the gym, he would tell me, I got a gay son. I mean, because it helped a lot of other people deal with their sons that were probably curious or trying to go into that way. So he would tell them like, I got a gay son and it ain't that bad and da 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 da. He used to use that like as a tool, and he's helped a lot of people out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that like for us, it's no big deal. We futuristic, we trendsetters. We've been living this life, so it's no big deal for us. We understand that you don't get it because you don't see it often, but that is why we where we are, because we want to show that there is a brotherhood where we are complete opposites, but very similar in the same sense. And it even have you question yourself: are they really brothers? But yeah, we are.
Yeah, but I think the biggest thing are people don't know or think that we're related. I don't think we look alike that much, and then I guess just I don't talk about it a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't talk about it a lot. Like we don't show a lot of pictures and stuff like that. It's just how it is. People.
Well, we're traumatized because it goes back to like where we were very few black people where we grew up, and we always knew that we had to keep in mind that we represented the only other black family in the neighborhood, and
there was
each
like
other.
3 black families in our
and our family, because our cousins lived down the street from us. Sean lived around the corner corner from us. So like we knew when we stepped out, we represented, and we have lineage, which y'all will probably hear about later in the future, or you probably already have heard at this point. But we also had to keep that in consideration because our bloodline goes in these areas where we're predominantly white before us. So I think that we always, when we were on our own, strived to kind of have our own identity, and we encourage that. Diego in the fitness world, that is the reason why I've never competed, because I felt like that was his area, that's his arena, and I don't want to be a part of that because that is part of Diego's identity. Even though Diego has encouraged me to get into it, I still always look at it as that is his area, and
that's something we do. Like if that's your identity, we let you have it. Like Jay is into the car world.
Yeah,
I'm into cars, but that's Jay's world. Like I'm not trying to do none of that. Like you know what I'm saying? That's his world. Yanni's into her thing. You know, you're into your thing. So we've always that's just how I think our father and our mother raised us. Like stand on your own and do what you want to do. But you know, it's just how we were brought up. You know, we all so different, but that's just how we was brought up.
So tell me, out of all of your siblings, where do I fit? Like, how would you describe your sibling Rashad to somebody who's like, oh, you got siblings?
I always tell everybody. I was like, he is... You ever seen Purple Rain? He's just like Prince. He's just darker than him. He has this little voice that he talks like, hello, how are you? He's like that. It's like if you see him, you would think smoke would come behind the back. And you'd be like, that's him? I'm like, yeah, that's him. That's him. That's him. Yeah. So I tell people, I'm like,
get out of here.
I swear to God, I tell people that. I'm like, you ever see Purple Rain? I was like, Prince.
That is so
that's
funny.
That's what it reminds you of. I said, he just has this thing. I said, that's how he is. He makes these faces. He has his voice. And I swear you would think smoke comes behind him.
I never would have thought that.
Yeah.
I never would have thought that. I don't know. I always say you were like the gentle giant.
Yeah.
Like you the one that is like super, and you're like an 80-year-old man. An 80-year-old rich man in my head. Like you like doing that shit, and people probably don't know that. Like you can appreciate, not just smoke, appreciate a cigar. Yeah. You can appreciate a good quality wine. You can appreciate a good cocktail and just some good music. And you like to read.
I'm the baby. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
So I'm the baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shotty is the more adventurous one. I learned a lot of stuff from watching Rashad grow up and watch him make his moves. Like Shotty was just adventurous and curious and just did anything he wanted to do. Like anything he wanted to do. Very intelligent, but did anything he wanted to do, and like now he's holding stuff in and really taking himself serious and really doing more productive things, where before you were just doing a lot of shit. You were really trying everything, which was dope.
Yeah.
I always liked that. Rashad's always been fearless. So I've always liked that. Shotty wasn't scared to take no risks. He wasn't scared to go out of state. He wasn't scared to live out of state. Like those are things like I didn't want to go to New York City. He did. He wanted all that shit. He wanted to go everywhere possible. I was just like, all right. So being a little brother, watching him and watching my older brother and even watching Ayana, I just always picked from each one of them. But Shotty was always he was the most outgoing, I would say. Me and him probably more similar than we think, but he was the most outgoing sibling I got.
Well, speaking of New York, though, like, what was your interpretations of that? Because you were fairly young when I moved to New York, and it all happened so quickly. Like,
I'm thinking about it now, like, it happened so quick.
Yeah, it was like life. You probably now you can appreciate it, but you probably got to see how life can take your ass and swing it to the right. And the funny thing is, I always wanted to see the world. Like that was it. I wanted to see the world.
He
and
was
in
like, London taking pictures like this.
Yes,
and in the booth. I was like, here you go.
But he watched me manifest the opportunity.
Then he was getting everything new. Like he was finally getting some little money because he wasn't, he started getting a little money with Delta. And he had like a new iPhone. He had Beats headphones when they was hot. And I was like, how you got these? Like this nigga got Beat headphones. He was living. But when you did it didn't bite. I guess it didn't bother me because I didn't think that because you were traveling. That was your job.
Yeah.
And I still forget because you were stationed in New York, but you didn't really you lived in New York, but you didn't you were traveling most.
Good.
Yeah, you was like always traveling, so you was there for like maybe a day or two, and then you back on the road, and then you might come down home or whatever. But it wasn't like that big of it wasn't that big.
I often look at Ayana and I think Ayana can handle what she does and travels the way she travels because I did it beforehand. So she kind of got a glimpse of what it looked like. But when I got into that lifestyle,
don't get Yanni started on travel. Yanni thinks she done been everywhere.
Well, stop it. Leave your sister alone.
Ooh, boy,
but
don't let Yanni start talking about traveling.
I'm just saying. I think that like knowing her personality, I think that it helped out. I really do.
Sure. She probably like, yeah, my brother told me this. I know.
Oh God, no. Well, I'm shocked she's running around saying that. But anyways, on to a lighter note. I want to highlight the importance of staying in your own lane. Because I want to know, why does that matter? Why do we worry about the things that have nothing to do with us?
Because social media.
You think so?
Yes, our minds are trained to stalk people and see what everybody's doing, prey on somebody. Like somebody get into a relationship. Now you want to see, is it gonna work out? You waiting for the day to say it ain't gonna work out. Because of Real Housewives, Atlanta hip hop, all that shit. That shit has trained our minds to be like, I want to see something bad happen because this shit ain't gonna work out. Or even friendships, you're like, oh, they ain't friends no more. They were besties years ago. Yeah. Now they ain't friends. Well, I wonder what happened. Because me and one of my friends, we do that shit. We be like, did you see that shit? Yeah.
So let me ask you this. How do you feel when people look at you differently or question you as an individual because you have a healthy relationship and you are comfortable around your gay brother?
I don't know, because I never really had an issue about it because nobody ever talked to me about it or said anything about it. Like some people just, didn't say anything, but lately getting like feedback and people having questions and wondering, well, damn, how you hang around all his gay friends and you just that. I mean, that's just how it is. Like, I don't have no problem with none of that, but I mean, I don't know, because I really don't. I can't say I don't care what people think about me. And I know it might be an image that somebody might be like, well, maybe he's gay. And it's like, no, because people think like that. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it doesn't really bother me, because at the end of the day, you my brother. I only got 2 brothers. I can't get another one. I can't get another sister. So at the end of the day, you gay. I don't give a damn.
Shit, I don't want another one because I done put it with y'all asses. But look, I'll say this. I can say this. And like, this is the only thing I can say coming from my perspective being the gay person. There are 2 type of people in the world. There's low vibrating people and there's high vibrating people. And sometimes when people sense people who got high vibrations or they got a light that somebody else doesn't necessarily have, you look for that one thing to try to offset it. I have learned to realize those are low vibrating people, and I've always admired my straight friends who have been either associated with being questionable, suspect, or gay when they stand in their truth and be like, no, I'm just comfortable who I am, and that's my homeboy. Yeah. And I'm not gonna they don't change nothing with my homeboy. So I've always looked at people like that very, very different, and I've always judged people who automatically assume, oh, you hang around such and such. So because I don't like that.
Yeah, because you know what, like you said, was standing in your truth. Because I've met so many gay men and women that were my age or younger, and when I got around them, they thought I was gonna be judgmental, or for some reason they thought it was gonna be weird. Like, remember I was dating a girl and she was like, we're going to such and such house, and I said, okay. And we get there, we having a good time. And they're like, damn, I'm like, I have a gay brother. I've been around his gay friends. That shit does not mean y'all are normal people. Yeah. Y'all don't bother nobody. Y'all have more fun than some of us. Like, it doesn't bother people. But some people who are not truly, I'm gonna say, comfortable with themselves, or just haven't been around it, because I've met people who just never been around it, and you can't really call them homophobic. They don't know what to do because they've never seen it.
Well, so they're more ignorant. Scared. That's what
they're ignorant. They're more just like, what the hell? I had a friend, I used to be like, bruh, we going down Midtown, and at the time it was when like transes wasn't really popping, but you seen them down Midtown and shit like that.
Because Atlanta, you live in Atlanta.
It was at the Vortex by the
right across from Bull Pool.
And you seeing dudes in shorts and all, he's freaking out, and I was like, bro, chill out. And he was like, what? I said, it is what it is.
Diego,
I said, they don't even care. They ain't even looking your way, bro.
That's because your friend wants some butt, bro.
He probably did. I know.
Look, but he was tripping. On a lighter note, I'm for real. Them be the ones that, be a little curious.
It's
exactly.
True. It's true.
And it's okay. Oh, shout out to my straight women. Okay, I love y'all. But just because you come across a guy who has a straight or a gay, friend or brother, don't make that guy suspect. Now I want to talk to you one-on-one, man to woman, gay to woman. I take offense that every person you think I hang around, I'm sleeping with, bruh. Like, that ain't how this works. So yeah, he's straight, but why do you automatically think I want to fuck everybody I'm hanging around? That's not the case. You don't think I got standards too? You got preferences. You don't think I got preferences?
Why do they give y'all that reputation? Because I've noticed
insecurity.
There's dudes. I remember this white woman told me this, and she was legit right. This dude, she was like, this dude was in the gym and he was going crazy because there was a gay dude in there. And she said, she walked up to him and she was like, he was making a scene or whatever. And she said, why do you think, you know how arrogant that is, that you think you look that good that man want to talk to you?
Yeah.
She said, he just in the gym. He ain't even bothering you. He might have glanced your way, but you think you look so good that man want to talk to you.
I hate that even with men. Like if I'm hanging, or better yet, my gay friends. If I bring a straight dude around, they automatically trying to fuck him because they think that he's curious because he's hanging with me. And I'm like, no, I'm a man's man. That's why he fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a black woman. You don't necessarily want every black man that comes to you because he's black. So don't automatically assume that that's the only type of people I'm gonna hang around. And I feel like a lot of y'all are wanting this soulmate or this connection and this significant other, and he's probably right in front of you, but you overlook him because you think he's suspect because his best friend is a gay dude.
Yeah, and women and men, I guess you say, do the same thing. But women, from what my experience and what I've seen some women tell me, they will be quick to figure out, especially because we live in Atlanta, they quick to figure out, oh, well, if he ain't trying to do this with me, that mean he gay.
That's
and
stupid.
It's like, no, some dudes
That's
just
so
really be on some
stupid.
chill shit, be on the vibe.
That's so stupid.
I know that too.
Let me tell you.
Like,
women can be very devious, especially ones in that area who have a issue in that dating realm. Can't keep a man, ain't married. They typically are the one that are quick to do that. And that's why they miss out on opportunity. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all didn't know, this is 22. Thugs look like me, okay? They don't come like they used to back in the day. So get used to it.
And everybody ain't copying their lips.
There you go. Thank you. So mind your business, y'all. That's where you can stay for free. And quit being so quick to judge people, especially people who are out here trying to
know.
Yeah.
It's not even, I think that's the biggest thing that bothers me with just us or just anybody in the world now. Because of social media, people swear they know you, or because somebody feels that they know you when you were younger. That was almost 15 years ago. I'm a different person. You're a different person. So stop thinking you know somebody that you do not know. You think you had a glimpse of them. They have changed. After 5 years, people change. After 2 years, people change. So you don't know somebody. Stop thinking you know everybody. And because you think that you see them on social media and it's relatable, y'all feel like y'all got a lot in common. Y'all don't even know that person. So before you start judging, get to know somebody so you can figure them out. But if you want to get, and that's the thing too, if you want these questions, get to know the person. Ask the person a question. Figure out if they want to talk about it. Just do that. But don't be assuming stuff. That's the part that's like, come on, bro.
Let's wrap this up. I want you to shout out and tell somebody who is a heterosexual male that got a gay brother who can't get with it for some reason. Get them something to walk away with where they could probably look at it from another perspective.
I would honestly say, man, embrace it. That's your brother. He was your brother before he was gay. He was your brother no matter what. At the end of the day, all you got is your brother. And if you trying to figure it out, just build a better relationship with it. Take him out. Understand his world more than anything. And then when it comes to the dating aspect of it, it's just like you would do your sister. You just want to see somebody treat them right. You don't want nobody beating on them. You want somebody to just treat them right. And then when they go out, if you feel like they may be wild, because I used to deal with this nigga, pray, because you never know. It's a different world out there. People are still on edge, all that stuff. And if your brother is wild or doesn't know where to go to the right places, might get caught up in the wrong place, just pray and make sure he come home safe. That's all you can do. But just get to know him, because he's probably cooler than you think.
And shout out to the gays who got that awkwardness where their brother don't necessarily accept them, or don't necessarily know how to process it. I want to shout y'all out, and I want y'all to know that time heals pain. Time also gives people the opportunity to adjust to a sudden change. So give them time. Understand that when you accepted to live this lifestyle, you should have looked in the mirror and told yourself that you got to accept everything that comes with it. So understand that this is one of those things that comes with it. But it's your duty to not quit on your brother, because chances are they're awkward because they're processing it. They're processing it to see how they can be a better brother for you. And sometimes you can't expect them to come to the rescue. You got to actually go to them and show them that you're still a man and that you're going to help them through this situation. And then trust me, at the end of the day, they'll look at you with all respect. You won't feel that demasculinized feeling that you feel during these awkward times, because that's what you be thinking. You be thinking that your brother trying you, or they think that you're demasculine than them because you have this lifestyle. Overall, show them that this lifestyle is a small portion of who you actually are, and there's so much more of you that you can help them with than they think they're missing out on or they're losing. All right. With that being said, love somebody, accept somebody. Women, quit doing that. Y'all are missing out on probably some good ass dick because y'all are too busy trying to throw them in the suspect pool quicker than it needs to be done.
Get to know a person before you start judging them, man.
He might not try to fuck you at first because he wants to actually get to know you.
And that's another thing about, since you said that, there are dudes out here, guys, and women who are just really, they've done the fucking before. We know what happens once we fuck. So we really just, if we feeling you, give us some time. We really trying to feel you out. We know we can fuck, but we know what happens after we fuck. Why would I bring you into this fucking and fuck everything else up? I don't even know you like that. Let me just get to know you. So don't even be pressed about that. Because every other dude jump on you like that, that's different.
I'm gonna drop one more thing, and this is it, for real. And I just want to do this because I know it's somebody out here dealing with this. I feel like I want to remind the women, because I don't want it to be like we bashing women. I also want to give you guys some hope, because there are also some very, very extremely good guys out there that are bisexual, and they truly are attracted to both men and women, and they truly only mess with one at a time. So if he feeling you, he will really cut off dudes, like for real. So if you're fucking with somebody who told you they got an experience and they kind of go both ways, they don't necessarily know, don't cancel him out right then and there. How he makes you feel is more important than what he might possibly be able to do. Remember that. And this is going to be our final Solar Steam Session tip.